Namaste. Hello, everybody. I'm going to teach today a little bit out of the round robin teaching sequence. Since we're not going to be having a round robin next week, I thought I would just record some and drop it in our Facebook group. It is going to be a 4-minute Kriya and then a forward fold sequence. And so let's start with some Kriya, and we're going to start with just some Kapalabhati breathing, and then we're going to add in our arms, and then we're going to do some chest opening, heart opening work, and then a little bit of twisting just to get us in some movement to get going this morning. I'll mind the time, so just feel free to settle in and enjoy this breath work to get your energy moving this morning. So you know the Kapalabhati breathing. Just snap that belly back on a forceful exhale, and we will begin. So take a nice deep inhale and begin the exhale. Just about halfway. All right, nicely done. Nicely done. So I don't know about you, I'm feeling nice and warmed up already. I can feel that energy moving. So let's just take a moment. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Sigh it out. Feel that heat just moving through our body. This time, the same breath work, same Kapalabhati breathing, but this time let's just incorporate our arms and just let our arms bounce. The inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, just let our arms bounce down, move with the breathing, almost like we're just pulling energy up from the ethers and just pulling it down into our body, up from the sky, just letting it come right in, pulling it down into our being. Again, I will mind the time. So start with a nice big inhale and snap the belly back. Halfway. And that's good. Let's just sit with that for a minute. Deep inhale, side out. Nice exhale. Just think about how you've pulled that energy in. Another inhale. And exhale. Feel the energy moving in you. And now we're going to finish up with 2 minutes of really getting our hearts open and moving our spine with this Kriya, this movement of just that chest opening, heart opening. So inhaling on the expansion And exhaling on the shoulder roll, contraction, and rolling back into our bodies. And if you think about it, we're really activating our root chakra and rolling through all of the different chakras of our body and moving the energy throughout our entire being. And so we're going to do this one for 2 minutes. And so if you think, you're going to inhale and exhale. And all of that energy that we just pulled in, we got it moving, we pulled it in, and now we're just going to keep it moving all the way through our entire being for 2 full minutes. And if you'd like to think of a mantra while we're doing this, I love the mantra I am. I use that in meditation and have used it for many, many months in my practice. And you can just think, I am. I am. Sometimes I've used I am here now just for full presence, just to think I am here now, just to keep me in that moment. And sometimes I just use I am because I am. And that's all you need. That is all you need. So we're going to go for 2 minutes on this timer. I will mind the time. And let's begin. Go at the speed that you need for you. Inhale, exhale. I am. Moving that energy through your entire system. You're about halfway there. And that is time. So let's just sit for a moment. Deep inhale. And exhale. Really just feel the effects of that breathing and that movement. Oh, my whole body feels warm. My hands feel tingling. I'm going to keep my palms up right now just to receive any energy that wants to come in. Just think, I am. I'm the divine inside. I'm thinking a lot lately too about this body, this vessel that carries us around, and how blessed we are to be able to use these bodies and to be in this practice and to honor, just to honor our divine inside by being able to move through these practices that we have and to share them together. And so with that in mind, I'm going to take you through this short practice of some forward folds. And so we're going to start with Dandasana, which is the staff. And nothing quite humbles you like going through some of these poses that are for the forward fold. And so the staff pose, Dandasana, is really just sitting with our legs out in front of us in a right angle. So with feet activated, making sure that our legs are straight out in front of us. And we are going to go into seated forward fold from staff pose. And for me, the best part about this is using the strap to keep me in position. And so I like to just wrap it around my feet, keep it in front of you. Now for some of you, you might be able to just forward fold right into this. I cannot, it's not accessible for me. And so on the inhale, I want you to just think about lengthening your spine nice and tall. And on your exhale, forward fold, hinge down from your hips. And that literally is, I can feel that pull through my hamstrings. And so I'm going to just hold here for a moment and breathe into that and send all of that air, all that life breath down into my hamstrings. I'm going to just hold here for 5 breaths. And with every breath, every inhale, lengthen. And every exhale, lengthen a little more, hinging from the hips. And loving and honoring our bodies for what they can do and where they are at right now. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extend a little further. So if you'd like to, an adjustment, I'd like to try to prove to myself that I can do this a little bit further with the strap and see what I can do, because one day I know I'll be able to get further down. But if you want to put a little bend in your knees, with or without the strap, and just see how you can do. You're going to grab your toes. And again, lengthen. And don't just like jump into your back and see how far you can go. But really make it a conscious effort to lengthen through your spine on the inhale. And then extend down and see what you can do and how that feels, how that changes the dynamic of the stretch for you and what your body can do today. And then what it might be able to do tomorrow. Let fire burn away your all right, and from here we're going to do, I think it's Janu Sirsasana, and we're going to return to center. And let's, I'm going to face this way. Extend our right leg out and bring your left leg so that the base of your foot is pressed against your base of your left foot is against your right thigh. And we're going to square kind of against that right hip and keep your right foot flexed and inhale, lengthen, and exhale over that leg. If you can grab onto your toes. For me, probably strap is going to be the best idea. And again, inhale, lengthen, exhale, hinge from the hips. We're going to stay here too for about 5 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, extend. If you can, and if your torso is already all the way to your thigh, you can put your head down to your knee. That is awesome. And continue to just breathe into that. And just enjoy how connected you can feel in this stretch. Honoring your body for exactly where it is at right now. One more deep breath here. All right, come on back up to the center. And we're going to do the other side. So switch that around. Left leg extends. Base of your right foot pressed against your left inside of your thigh. to just get my strap ready. Left foot flex out in front of you. And on the inhale, lengthen. And then your exhale, extend forward from your hips. Hinge from your hips down. Might feel different for you on one side or the other. One side may be easier. This one feels better for me. And again, don't just dump into it and fall over. Really be intentional. Contain your energy. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge down. And your goal really here is to lay your torso on top of that thigh. And if you're there and you can just lay down on top of your leg, that's amazing and fantastic. Someday for me, I'll get there. Inhale, lengthen. Send that breath to wherever your body needs it. And as you exhale, just keep extending. One more deep breath. All right, inhale, come up. And from here, we're going to come into Baddha butterfly pose. So bring your feet together. Grab onto those feet right in front of you. And again, on your inhale, lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, hinge down, extend forward. And then maybe round over and try to get your forehead down to your toes. We'll just take 3 to 5 breaths here. Nice, long, deep inhales. Really sit with your breath in here. After all that Kriya we did earlier, sit with your breath and just send that life-giving breath to wherever your body needs it. Enjoy that. Enjoy the stretch. Enjoy the position. And appreciate your body for what it can do right now in this moment today. All right, last deep breath here, inhale. All right, come back up to center. And now let's counter that. If you have your strap, you can move it up to the side. And we are gonna come to our seats. And we're gonna do a reverse tabletop here. So your feet are about hip width apart. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. And we're gonna pop up to reverse tabletop. It's almost like you're building Tadasana kind of in reverse here, right? So you're gonna ground down through the corners of your feet. Make sure your hands are grounded underneath your shoulders. You're feeling strong. Lift up through your hips. Extend it through your shoulders. Look straight up at the ceiling. And if you'd like to, you can extend your feet out and push up for maybe a little bit more of a challenge here too. Let's take a few deep breaths. Really feel that in our feet and their heels right here. You can point your toes towards the floor. Push up through your hip bones. Feel that in your core. One more deep breath. And then you can lower down to the mat. And we'll return to center. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Kriya and forward folding this morning. Sending lots of love to all of you, wherever you are and whenever you're hearing this. And enjoy your beautiful days. Namaste.